Chalo, sir. So again, very good evening to everyone. I hope I'm audible as well as visible to everybody. You guys can see me, hear me clearly. So So again, we are here with the live analysis of the live mock of like from last week, or I should say this week only, that is IB ACIO. But again, before I start, just like every day, there is this new pattern courses that you guys can see. This is just a practice course, both available in English for the SSC CGL 2025 candidates. So this is just CGL is around the corner, just 10 days or so remaining. So if you want, so if you are already a super elite subscriber, so these courses are already included in your subscription. You don't need to pay anything. And for those who are not already a subscriber, you can definitely check this out for your last minute preparation. So whatever the new pattern, like whatever they have added in the new pattern, it is kind of a compilation of everything. Okay. So with that out of the way, let's move into our discussion for this week's mock. So first question from quant is this. First question of quant will be this. अच्छा, first of all, my गला थोड़ा बैठा हुआ है. Okay, my throat is not doing well. So again, if you don't hear anything, understand anything, please do ask me. I'll be more than happy to repeat. Now, first question: area of a square and a rectangle is equal. Sir, this is my equation. I will make my equation from this line. You see, this is how we analyze the questions. Now, breadth of the rectangle is 6 meters less than the side of the square. So let's say side is A. So breadth is A minus 6. So area is length into breadth. So breadth into length is length of the rectangle is 8 meters more than the side. So this is A plus 8, sir. 8 meters more. So this is your area length into breadth. And if A is the side of the square, then the area is A square. You see, area of the square, area of the rectangle, first line, they are equal. So I've made my equation, just calculate. And you see, these are called pseudo quadratic equations. Looks like a quadratic, but it is actually, it's a linear equation. A square will cancel. So A square is, if you calculate, it is A square plus 8A minus 6A, meaning plus 2A minus 48, sir. So this cancels, 2A becomes 48, A becomes 24. Sir, I guess they are asking perimeter of the rectangle. Sir, perimeter of the rectangle we'll get from here. Length is 24 plus 8, that is 32, plus this is 24 minus 6, that is 18, twice of that. So this is 50 into 2, sir, 100. So this is your perimeter. Option number C, 100 meter is the answer. Option number C, 100 meters is most definitely your correct answer. Simple question, very simple question to start off. Now next question, sir. Again, very simple question, but again looks a little tricky. You see, these type of questions they have asked so many times in 2024. I told you in my batches of IB as well. I told you multiple times. 2024 the paper pattern changed drastically. So these are something that was introduced in 2024. So please let's see, sir. The population of the town increased by P% in first year, then decreased by Q in the second year. Okay. After 2 years, the population becomes X. Instead, the population had increased by M% each year. It would have been greater by Y. The initial population was Z. And in statement 1 and statement 2, they have given you values for P, Q, X, M, Y, and Z. Every value they have given. Just to confuse you, let's start. Initial was initial population was Z. So this 9,000 is the initial value. And there have been two increments of 20% and 10% decrements. Sir, if we use AB theorem, plus 20 minus 10, by now you should be familiar with this, sir, there will be a net increment. If you use AB theorem, you will get the net increment to be 8%. Plus 20 minus 10 minus 20 into 10 by 100. We all know this. This is 8%. So 9,000 into, sir, 8%. 8% means this. 8 nines are 72. That means 720 increment. So population will become 9720. Is that the case? Yes, sir. X is 9720. It is the case. Now, this is the first part, not the whole thing. This is only the first part. Now, if there were 5% increments each year, M is 5. So that means 5% increment to, like, in 2 years. Again, use AB theorem, you will get 10.25%. 5 plus 5 plus 5 into 5 by 100. You do that, you will get 10.25% on 9,000, sir. So 9,000 into 10.25%. So again, sir, you will say, sir, whatever it is, it will give you a fraction. Because you see 10, you can get to this. So it is 9 into 102.5. It can never give you an integer value. See YouTube playlist, Navneet. Yes, Navneet. Tell me, brother. So this is never a integral value. This is a like fraction. And you see they are asking it is something y more. But again, all these values are in what? All these values are in integers. So definitely this cannot match. So statement 1, the first part, that was correct, but the second part is not correct. So this is done. First statement cannot be true. This is false. Second statement, sir. So second statement, just by looking at these two values, whoever has very good command over AB theorem, they will say, sir, if you increase some value by 25%, then decrease it by 20%. AB theorem gives you net result is 0%, sir. You can check. Plus 25 minus 20 plus into minus minus 20 into 25 by 100, sir. You calculate, sir, this is plus 5, and you see this is 500 by 5 is minus 5. The answer is 0. So that means whatever, 10,000 if the initial value, then X should also be 10,000. Both should be same, sir, because there is no increment or decrement. But that is not the case. So first case only statement 2 is violating. So my answer for this question will be neither of the two statements will follow, is feasible. So definitely my answer is option C. But again, it was a little on the lengthier side, I would say. Perfect. Find your practice session. Navneet, go into the playlist part, brother. Just go into this channel. In the playlist, you will find geometry, starting from geometry to practice sessions. You will find everything, brother. Go into the playlist part of this channel. You should find it. Sir, next question, sir. Ayush has invested 10,000 rupees, 2.5 years at this rate. Okay. At the same time, how much more money should he invest at 10%? Time is same. Okay. So time agar same hai. Sir, again in my mixer allocation class, told you, sir, simple interest. If time is same, we can use allocation. And if we know the median value or the mean value, middle value given, sir, yes, 7.75%. Again, the time is same, 2.5 years, 2.5 years. You see, throughout the question, it is 2.5 years. So it's as simple as it gets. 6.25% is one part. The other part, I want the mean value to be 7.75%. And the second part, he is investing at 10%. It is given. Just use the ratio, sir. This is how much, sir? 1.5%. And this is, sir, 2.25%. So ratio, sir. So like just get rid of this. 25 nines are this. 25 6 are this. 3:2, sir. Now it is given 3 parts. 6.25% how much per money? 10,000 rupees. 3 parts is 10,000. So 2 parts will be 2/3 of 10,000. So if you calculate 6,600 something, 6666, So 6667 is there. So this is my answer. This is my answer. Saurav is saying a question attempt is very sort of brother. For that, just give me 1 minute. I'll discuss your problems. Navneet is saying practice sessions of IB. Acha, Navneet, there is no playlist for IB as such because IB classes have just started in this channel. You will find SSC practice. Those classes are named as SSC practice. And IB practice that we are doing now, that is part of a like paid course, brother. If IB practice is part of a paid course, brother. We have launched those like the courses. One course is almost at the end. The second course is on. Third course is getting launched, I guess, from next week. Okay, if you want if you want to practice the like the only the PYQs, the very curated PYQs, then you have to buy the course, brother. Free practice is there for SSC as well as NTPC. Those things you will find. Exactly IBPYQs, because IBPYQs, it's very difficult to find, and again, very specific type. So again, we don't have so many questions of exact, like from paper, exact questions from the officially published paper that we can do in two different mediums, in paid course as well as in the free on YouTube. Okay, chalo, next question, sir. Next question. A survey of 103 people shows that, sir, this is a question basically on Venn diagram. Watch movies, web series, and TV shows. Three variable ones, sir. Sir, one variable, two variables, three variables. Sir, movies, web series, TV shows. Okay, now 103 people who watch, people who watch these three are equal, sir. Okay, let's say X. This is X, this is X, this is X. So all three are equal. 22 watch both movies. No, sir. I told you in this situation, first from reading this, figure out what is this value. What is the number of people who watches all three? All three. 8 watch all three, sir. Always figure that out first. That will be the best thing to do. Right? Now, 11 watch none of these three. Now, 11 watch none of these means those 11 people will not be part of our Venn diagram, sir. So our Venn diagram will consist how many people? 103 people minus 11, sir. So 93, 92 people. We are concerned with these 92 people. We won't even find about these 11 people. They are not part of our concern. Okay, now, sir. 22 watches both movies and web series. Web series and movies means this thing. This total is 22. But I have already put 8. So this must be 14, sir. Because this total must be 22. This total must be 22. So that means 14 plus 8. Now, again, sir, 14 watch both web series and TV show. Web series and TV show. This is 14. 8 is there. So this must be 6. So total must be 14. And 18 for movie and TV. So 18 means this will be 10, sir. Correct, everyone? Now there are multiple things you can do once you have find this out. So if you know the formula, there is a formula, sir, on cardinal number. N of A union B union C, that is equal to NA plus NB plus NC minus N of A intersection B minus N of B intersection C minus N of C intersection A plus N of A intersection B intersection C. Now again, this is the big formula. I don't really recommend this. But again, in this question, as I can see, if you use this, this will be a little easy. Direct you put values, you'll get the answers. But I will recommend, again, this is very tricky. You put one plus minus here, there, here and there, the whole thing is gone. So rather, let's understand this properly, sir. Sir, can anyone tell me what is this value? Sir, understand, sir. Everybody. Rather, we are doing it conceptually. It might take us 10 seconds more. I agree. But again, let's understand so that we can answer any question that they throw. So this is x, meaning this whole circle is x. This is 14, this is 8, this is 10. So how much is this? So this is going to be x minus 14 at 10 and 14 is at 24. 24 and 8, 32, sir. Now again, this circle is x. So this much will be x minus. So 8 and 6, 14, 14 and 14 is 28. Again, sir, this circle is x. So this must be, sir, 6 and 8, sir, how much? 14, 14 and 10 is 24. And you see all values written inside this Venn diagram. Total is 92, sir. So we can say x, 3x minus 32 and 28, sir. That is 60, sir. Minus 24 plus 14 and 10, 24. Because I want to cancel. Plus 8 and 4, like 6 and 14. That must be equal to 92. Cancel whatever you can. So 3x, this is 60, 14, meaning sir 46, I guess, right? This is 46, na? 46, yes. That is 92, sir. So 3x is equal to 92 plus 46. 8 and then 13. X is 3 4s are 12, 3 6 are this. X is 46. They're asking how many people watch the web series. Web series, how many people? X. That means the answer is option A, 46. Now again, it was a little on the lengthier side. Again, if you use this value or use this formula, you just put the values. N of A union B union C means 92. All. N of A given x, 3x, these three. Minus these values are given. These values are given as 22, 14 and 18. This one, and this one. And this one is given as 8. You put the value together, just put in the values, plug in the values, you'll get the answer directly. But again, I will suggest it is better to go conceptually, understand rather than just remember. Perfect, sir. So option A is the answer in this question. Chalo, next one, sir. Next one, sir. Now, circle of radius, this inscribed, sir. Inside, meaning, sir, this is in circle. Sir, in circle of our equilateral triangle, the in radius is a by 2 root 3. I told you multiple times. This is given as 7 root 3, sir. So that means A is 7 2s are 14, 2 3s are 42. Side is 42, sir. Perimeter of the triangle is 126, correct, sir. Why? Because perimeter will be 42 into 3, that is definitely 126. Because this is one side. Now, area of the triangle, sir, root 3 by 4 into, sir, 42 square, meaning 42 into 42. Sorry, this is 21 here, 21 here. 441 root 3, absolutely perfect. So this is also correct. So both 1 and 2 is correct. Option number B is the answer. Option number B is most definitely your correct answer. That's your answer. Now, a boy rides by his bicycle with the speed of this. A girl is riding her bicycle from B to A. Acha, perfect, sir. Okay. So this is A, this is B. Boy is going from there. Girl is coming from here. Acha. Speeds are given. Boy 36 kmph. This is 24 kmph, sir. Right? Now they meet two after. Sir, let's do one thing. You can do it logically, but again, there is a shortcut I have explained. I told you, sir, whenever there is a meeting, वगैरह का question, meeting, this whole thing is in GP. I told you this concept multiple times. If you go with that, sir, we get a formula. Speed of boy by speed of girl, it is equal to root over of T of girl by T of boy. These T's are what? These times are time taken after the meeting. After meeting, the girl is taking how much time? Girl takes another 3 hours to reach point A. Acha, boy speed sir, 36. Girl speed 24. Girl is taking how much time to reach? Sir, 3 hours. And boy taking, I don't know, I'm taking TB only. I'm just writing it here so that you guys can see. Sir, this is 12 threes, 12 twos. Get rid of the square root, so it will become 9 by 4 is equal to 3 by TB. So T of boy, time of boy will be, sir, 4 by 3. That is 1 whole 1 by 3. That means how much time boy will take after the meeting to reach the point? 1 whole 1 by 3 hours. That is option B. That's the easiest way or the simplest way of solving this. देखो दो लाइन में बन जाएगा. Okay, but again, if you want to do it normally, please feel free to do. Feel absolutely free to do. Ratio of cost price TV and fridge. This is 36 ratio 25. Okay. Selling price is 48 ratio 25. They're asking what? Total CP है sir. Total CP है ना sir. Don't do anything. You don't need to solve this question. So these are in the ratio 36 and 25. So if you take 36x and 25x, total cost price will be 3 to 561x, meaning a multiple of 61. Check the options. Which one is a multiple of 61 from here? That's your answer. 61 is a prime number. So 61 threes. 61 threes are 183. 5 here and so 3 here. 8. Sir, fives are, sir, 5, 305. 3, 5. Right? Sir, eights are, एक second. 3, गलत नहीं किया ना? 183. 5 here, 3 here. 8 I have got 5. 5, 6 are 30, 5 ones are 5. So this is 3, this is 5. This is 4. 8s, 6 8s are 48, 8. So this is 6 times, this is how much, sir? This is 9, this is 4. 46. This is not divisible. Sir, B को check करो. So 228, 183, meaning 45 remaining. 7. 7, no, sir? 7, 7, 7. 7. 427, 330 remaining. 427, 5, yes, sir. This is the answer. Option B is the answer, sir. This is divisible. You see, option B is divisible by 61. You don't even need to check. If you are confident enough, you don't need to check. You see, this has to be my answer. वो देखो. You are getting my point. So I just understood one simple concept. He said this 36 and 25. So this has to be a multiple of 61. And looking at these values, I'm quite confident that the examiner is not a pagal. Examiner also wants to check whether I can or you can think in this fashion, yes or no. If you don't think in this fashion, you will take more than 100 seconds. वो देखो 99 seconds the topper has taken. But again, if you can think like this, it should not take you much time. Though the 61, the value is not very friendly, you might need a few seconds, like around 60 seconds to calculate. Sir, again, replacement question. Replacement questions, 40 liters of acid, 5 liters have been taken out. Sir, so what is the value? Sir, how much acid? 40 into 1 minus 5 liters out of 40 liters. How many repetitions? One time replaced, second time replaced. So 2 repetitions. And sir, what is they are asking what? Ratio of acid initial and initial was 40. Final acid by initial acid. That's the answer. So meaning this. So this is 8. 8 minus 1, 7 square by 8 square is the answer. So you just calculate, that is 49 ratio 64. 49 ratio 64, option number B is the answer. Option number B is most definitely your correct answer. You see 2 lines at max. At max, if you want to go by ratio, that method also I've shown you without this formula. वो भी मैंने दिखाया है. 3 pipes A, B and C fill a tank in 1620. अच्छा, first things first. Let's find the efficiency ratio for A, B and C. 16, so it will become 1 by 16, 1 by 20, 1 by 24, right? 4 fours, 4 fives, 4 6. So again, what I'll do, sir, instead of 4, I multiply these two. 4, 5, 6 are 30, 5, 24, 6, 20. So 2 से जा सकते हैं, just 15, 12, 10. So this is the actual efficiency ratio, meaning A can fill this much, B can fill this much, C can fill this much every hour. Now, total volumes, total volume will be how much, sir? Sir, take anyone. Sir, let's take C. This is the best value, 10. C takes 24 hours to completely fill the tank. So total volume is 240 liters. That is the total volume, sir. Now, all 3 pipes are open together for 2 hours. Okay. Then B is closed. Okay. So B was open for 2 hours. So B will fill 12 into 2, 24 liters of water. A and C are still open. After next 2 hours, pipe C was closed, meaning C was opened for first 2 hours, next 2 hours, meaning 4 hours. In those 4 hours, C will fill 40 liters. Next, after next 2 hours, A was also closed, meaning A was open for total 6 hours. 6 15s are 90 liters. This much water has been kind of filled. So 130 and 154 liters. Out of, they are asking what percentage was filled. Sir, 154 filled out of 240. For percentage, multiply 100, sir. So 24. This is 77, sir. This is 12. 6, this is 5. 35 into 11. 35 into 11, 385. By 6, 64% के आसपास, sir. Because you see 6 6 are 36 and 4 like 64.16%. So B is the answer, sir. B is the correct answer. Very, very, very simple. You see, very simple quiz. Not very difficult. Just you needed to do a few things, few lines. Price of a diary is directly proportional to square of the side length, also to its thickness. Okay. Side length, sir, in these situations, take ratio. Cost 1 or by cost 2 or price 1 by price 2, anything you can do. In that case, I don't need to take any variation sign. Directly to the square of the side length. Length square into thickness. Now, second situation, what happened? Side length is doubled. So it is now 2L square. And thickness have been halved. So thickness is T by 2. So what will happen, sir? L square into T by, this is 4L square into T by 2. L square, T, 2, 2. So the answer is 1 by 2. 1 ratio 2 will be the answer. Option number C is the answer. You see, not a difficult question by any sense of the word. ये दो line का questions है. Next one, sir, half the things are done. So marked price, 3 percentages. I told you, either you can go by AB theorem, but let me show you one good method. Thoda innovative method. So what will be the value or the selling price after all 3 discounts? No need to calculate. 7,500 is the marked price into, sir, 20% discount, meaning 80%. 80% means 4 by 5. 8% discount. 8%, 4% means 1 by 25. 8% means 2 by 25. This much discount. So how much it will be actually? 23 by 25. This much actual value. So 23 by 25. 10% discount, meaning 1 by 10 less, meaning 9 by 10. So my answer will be this. If you 25, 300, 0, 0, 5, 6. So my answer is 6 into 4 into 23 into 9. So you can now, my answer, don't do the question. Don't solve. Look at the options. Look at the options. It has to be a multiple of 9. It has to be a multiple of 4, 23 and 6 to hai. But again, these two will give me my answer. 4 multiples, sir. 68 cannot be a multiple of, 68 is a multiple of 4. देखो मैं पागल हूँ. 68 is a multiple. But 18 cannot be a multiple of 4. 38, 65 cannot be multiples of 4. So only possible answer is this. Let's check for 9 as well. So 9 is divisible, 4, 10. Yes, sir. You see, this is divisible by 9 as well. So 120%. My answer is this. You are getting my point. I have not calculated. I have just understood the logic. These are divisibility rules we learn not only for answering those questions. Those we learn for multi-chapter application. Perfect. So divisible by 40. Dekho, this question, you can either do it in very easy way or you can make this complicated. You see, it all depends on how you look at 40. Somebody will say, sir, 40 means 5 into 8. Somebody will say 40 means 4 into 10. If you look from this lens, it is easier. This might become a little difficult. But again, 4 into 10 mein kuch technical fault hai. But this question will be done. I will do this by 4 into 10 only. The technical fault is these are not co-prime numbers. That's a little issue. But again, for this question, it will not be an issue. 10 means y must be 0, sir. So because any number divisible by 10, meaning, sir, it has to be 0, 5, 7, 6, x and 0. So that means y is always 0. It will not give us anything. Now this has to be divisible by 4. So 20 is divisible by 4. 40 is divisible, 60 is divisible, 80 is divisible. Put the values. 6 into 2, sir. So 12 can be one of the answers. 6 4s are 24 can be answered. 6 6 are 36 can be answered. 6 8s are 48 can be answered. These are the possible answers. Check. 24, yes, it is possible. 32, not possible. 48, yes, possible. For 64, not possible. So answer is A and C. Option number B, sir. Option number B, that A and C, they are possible. Nothing else. Nothing else, sir. You see, that's my answer. Khatam. Done, sir. Next one, sir. There are 20 boxes which contains 25 sweets each. Acha. Sweets are distributed among 4 workers A, B, C, D such that A gets twice as B. Acha. Chalo, chalo, chalo. A ratio B is 2:1. A will get twice. D gets 180 less than C. D will get C minus 180. C gets half of the total sweets. Acha, total sweets 25 into 20. That is 500. And C gets 250 sweets, half of the total. So D gets 70, sir. 250 minus 70. Perfect. So how much remaining? 250 and 70, 320 gone, sir. So A and B all together, they will get 180. 500 total minus 320, that means 180. 180 you divide in this ratio. So this is 60 and this is, sir, 120. Perfect, sir. Then the number of sweets A and D together. A is 120, D is 70. Total is option B 190. Total is option B, which is 190. Done, sir. That's all. That's all, sir. Option number B, sir. Next one, simplification. Not a difficult job. चलो करते हैं sir. 4 by 9. अच्छा, I'm doing it direct multiplication. So 3 ऊपर नीचे 16. So 3 5 15 plus 1 minus 2 of. अच्छा sir, let's do this now. 4 plus 2 by 5 into 10 by 3. So that is 4 by 3. 4 plus 4 by 3. That is 16 by 3, right? Into 2, sir. Because there was this 2. So that means, sir, 32 by 3, sir. Plus this is 9 by 4 into 16 by 9. 4, sir. Right? So this is 3, this is 4. Sir, 1 by 12 minus 32 by 3 plus 4. 12 है ना sir? So LCM is 12. LCM is 12. And this will be. Sir, minus में होगा. Please understand. Now, I'm not doing the calculation. You see, use a little logic, sir. If I take 12 as LCM, so this will get multiplied by 4. And this will get multiplied by 12. So 4 12s are 40, like 48. But this into 3 will be in the 90s. So my answer will be in negative because this is negative. Because 48 minus and 1 is 49. And this is in 90s. Minus में ही आएगा sir. And नीचे this will be 12. So my answer can only be D, sir. There is no other, because positive these two cannot happen. So these two, but 27 means I need 3 threes. 3 cube is 27. But in the denominator, I don't have any 3 threes. I only have 2 threes. 12 has 2 threes. Sorry, 12 has 1 3. Extremely sorry. So there is no point like finding those other 2 threes. So the only possible answer here can be D, sir. Just use some common sense. Use some common sense, sir. That's all. Next one, sir. Divisibility again. It is divisible by 12. So 12 means 3 into 4. Chalo. 1158y6. Sir, it is divisible by 3, meaning the sum should be divisible by 3. Sir, 5 and 1, 6 is divisible, 6 is divisible, 8 plus 1, 9 is divisible. So the whole number is divisible by 3. That means y can be what? If it needs to be divisible by 3, it can be 0, 3, 6, 9, any multiple of 3. But again, it must be divisible by 4 as well. So if I put 0, 0, 6, not divisible by 4. 3, 6, divisible by 4. 66, not divisible. 96, yes, it's divisible. So y can be 36, y means y can be 3 or y can be 9. So meaning the possible value of y is a multiple of 3. Yes, both 3 and 9 multiple of 3. Multiple of 2, sir, absolutely no. So only one, B is the correct answer. B is most definitely your correct answer. You see, a little logical, but again, not difficult. You cannot say it's difficult. 20 kg sugar, 25 at the rate. अरे sir, ये तो बहुत simple है. Normal calculations. 20 kg, 20 rupees per kg. So total is 400 rupees. 25 into 12, that is 300 rupees. For how many kgs total? 25 and 20, 45 kgs. This is the CP. This is the CP of 1 kg. Now 20% profit, meaning sir 6 by 5. Okay, this is the answer, sir. So 700 by 45 into 6 divided by 5. 3 15s are this, 3 2s are this, 5, this is how much, sir? 5 14s are this, right? 140. 5 से करोगे 3, 5 से 5 से 5 से 28. 56 by 3. 18.67. 3 18s are 54. So 18 point, you see option D is the answer. Option D has 18 point something. So that's the answer. Khatam. Now again, AP. Acha sir. Fifth term of an AP is 36. Okay. 19th term is given. Common difference is a multiple of 3. Yes, absolutely. Sir, if you want, you can calculate and figure it out. But again, sir, this is multiple, this is multiple. It has to be a multiple of 3. Otherwise, these two numbers cannot be multiple of 3. Acha, if you don't want to do that much. Fifth term, T5. That means A plus n minus 1. 5 minus 1 is 4 into D is 36. And 19th term, A plus 18D, 19 minus 1, it is 120. If you subtract, sir, A cancels. So 14D is this. 120 minus 20 is 100. So minus 16, that means, sir, 84, sir. So 7 2s are this. And 7s, sir, 7 12s. 6. Array, 6 14s direct tha na, kya hai kya? So D is 6. It's a multiple of 3. Yes, sir, it's a multiple of 3. Absolutely. So assertion is correct. In AP, difference between any two terms is not proportional to difference of their positions. No, sir, it is always, you see, once we take difference, AA cancels. The difference is always proportional to difference in their position. If you want to know, sir, let's say mth term, that will be A plus m minus 1 into D. This is Tm, sir. And nth term, Tn, it will be A plus n minus 1 into D. If you subtract, sir, what will happen? Tm minus Tn, it will become, sir, A will cancel, m minus 1, n minus 1 cancels, it will remain m minus n into D. You see, always it is proportional to the difference between their position, mth minus nth. So again, this is not correct. It is saying not proportional. If it had said it is proportional, then it was correct. So assertion is correct, reasoning is wrong, sir. Assertion is true, reason is false. Option A is the answer, sir. That is your answer, sir. Sir, assertion is definitely correct, reason is definitely false. There is some extra n, extra not there. Acha, sir. Shopkeeper had 20 chairs and 10 tables. Chairs and tables. 20 chairs and 10 tables. Price of one chair is 1/3 more than price of table. Achha, sir. This is a 3. This is a 4. Right? 3 is the price of one table. 1/3 more means it's 4. So let's see. Let's say this is 3A. This is 4A. Right? So this will be. Achha, example lete thoda. The shopkeeper sold all the chairs at 4,000, but later he found, acha, tables were sold at chairs price, chairs were opposite हो गया sir. So table का price में chair को sell कर दिया, and set chair के price में tables को. So total will be sir 60 plus 40, that is 100A, sir. That is equal to 4,000 rupees given, sir. Total 4,000. So A is 10, sir. Sorry, A is 40, sir. Right? Now, if originally बेचता, if original price में, so this would have been 20 into 4A and this would have been into 3A. That was the original price. So 80A and 30A. Total would have been 110A. So that would have been 110 into 40. So that would have been 4400. So that would have been the actual price. So double, that is B is the answer, sir. Correct price. Correct price would have been option number B, that is 4400, sir. Last couple of questions. This many black, this many white, all of them in boxes such that each box contains marble of one color, equal number. Sir, HCF question. Again, the answer will be HCF of these two numbers. Again, don't take HCF, check from here. 96, 144. Sir, answer is 648. 648 into 2. 648 into 2 is this, into 3 is this. You see, one, I've taken 1944, I've read as 144 because 48 threes are 144. Now, more you calculate, you kind of develop these instincts. You develop these instincts because 3 6 are 1800 plus 144 gives you 1944. I guess we are at the last question. ये क्या है sir? Data sufficiency. Again, data sufficiency, I have told you multiple times. It is not about solving. It is not about solving. It is about telling ki whether we can solve or not. It is not about solving. It is just about letting everyone know ki it can be solved, yes or no. Right? Chalo. Uma and Usha got their respective pocket money from their mother. What was the pocket money received by Uma? Meaning income. Pocket money here is income. Spending some amount, saving ratio that I know. Acha sir. Income is always expenditure plus saving. This is something that we know. This ratio I know from statement 1. So from only statement 1, we cannot answer anything. Statement 2 padhte aajo. Usha spends this much, which is 80% of what Uma spent. No, sir, I don't think so. Sir, understand, sir. Let's say Usha or Uma. Usha and Uma. Okay. Expenditure is, Usha's expenditure is 7380 and iska expenditure will be more than that, into 100 by 80 actually. Whatever, I don't want you to calculate. And this ratio, whatever this income is, I don't know. I'm taking something, X and Y. I don't know. X minus this and this will be savings. This ratio is given to you as, but again, you see, how can I calculate? Because there are 1, 2, and if I take another variable, that is 3. So 3 variables, 2 equations. Nobody in the world can calculate. Nobody in the world can calculate and get the values. So my answer will be both statements together are also not sufficient. Even after taking all these together, we cannot even solve. So that option D is the correct answer for our last question, sir. After taking all these, then also we cannot answer this question. And as he, we have completed this. Again, I hope the solutions, the techniques that we have discussed, you will learn something from this. Dekho, this particular mock solution session, it is not, I don't really teach you guys anything here. Like as my normal classes. I just give you techniques. I just solve these questions. Okay, that also has some like agenda behind this, because I want you to catch the way I'm trying to approach the questions, the way I'm trying to think about the question. Please try to learn from there, and if anybody has any doubts, anything at all, please feel free to ask. Absolutely feel free to ask. Okay, so again, thank you so much everyone. Definitely, I'll see you guys next week. Monday, I'll see you guys with the CGL mock, and definitely we'll kind of take it from there. But Monday, Tuesday, we'll have also another session. So that will be all for today. Thank you so much. If you have any queries, please feel free to ping me. You can ping me through Telegram. You can join my channel, and definitely like you can comment down in the comment section of this. Thank you so much. Take care and bye bye from my end.